Hey y'all, welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan, your hostess. Today we're going to take a look at the Ayam Cemanis that we recently got and check on our sex-link rooster and his two new hen mates. Here are some of our hens. They are dust bathing. Y'all, we can't walk through our yard. We have to look where we're stepping because they will dust bathe anywhere they can find some soft soil. And this is very healthy behavior for them. I'm enjoying some quiet, peaceful time out with the chickens before I get started in the garden area. So let's go check on those Ayam Cemanis. With our Ayam Cemanis, my husband had to fix the roof on one side. So this is the building here. I'm going to try to get in the corner so you can see. This is one of the, I believe, Tractor Supply coops, and I'm going to try to get inside. So hold on a minute, folks. See if I can get that flashlight to work. So inside of the coop, it's got two doors on either side. Latches on the doors. And I'll be getting more pictures of them in a moment. And then it's got a latch back here. And our nest boxes. It needs a little work on the nest box area. So that's the inside of that. And of course, we've got a ramp. I am going to have to add a hook here to hold the door open because I want them coming in and out of this side door. It's just easier than doing the slide door on the front. It does have another door here that slides. And then you can keep them in the little yard if you want to keep them inside that building. So let's see if we can catch the Ayam Cemanis. Yeah, he's loud. They're trying to keep their distance from me. So let's see if we can catch them. Yep. Hey guys. Hey, people want to see you. Hey, there they are. Aren't they beautiful? We actually have two more Ayams, but they are not in here with these because they were being picked on. So we have separated. Let me come back across here. I'm trying to get them in the frame. They're not being agreeable this morning. There they go. So the house takes up a good amount of the room in the middle. We started with a shade cloth up here at the top, and then my husband added the roofing afterwards, and he's not finished with this by any means. But this is two 8 by 20 tarps, so they get sunlight through it, and so that's good. These are older tarps. We're probably going to have to replace them sometime in the future. And then at the bottom, it's reinforced with some hardware wire. What, Mr. Roo? So here's another view of the coop. And this will be their home. Now we may add an outside yard for them later on and make some fodder or some grass plots for them to enjoy during the summer months. The fodder is more for winter months. And 10 by 10. I'm going to try to get one more angle. So this is the back corner. So he's got a nice little overhang to keep the rain off. And hopefully they will enjoy it. We are going to probably put this up on some wood and maybe be able to move this to different spots in the yard. That's the plan, I do believe. There is our sex-link Roo. He is one of the rescues. He is a beautiful boy. And let me see if I can lighten this up. We've got a couple of hens in here with him. He seems to be doing okay with them. We're hoping to get a dog pen set up for a coop for them as well. And maybe add some ladies to his little group. Hey, we are taking some dryer tubs and using them to kind of insulate these plants to kind of keep the chickens off here. This is in the front garden, and we have added our straw to kind of protect our plants. I've got one bucket that I didn't get to that I need to come out here and put some straw on in it. That one right there. It has onions in there. So we had a freeze for 2 days now, and I'm kind of glad we got out here at the last minute and got this done. And I did throw some more mulch on top of the citronella plant in the front. I didn't get to any of the plants in the back, so I'm hoping they're okay. But these are all the ones that I have planted so far. And this is where the sweet potatoes are. And so, of course, the stuff on the outside is dying back, but we did manage to cover up the majority of the plants there. And then the rest of these are carrots, and I believe that's garlic sets in the back. And here is our bathtub. And the bathtub has a good layer of straw on top with all of our strawberry shoots and strawberry plants in soil inside of this bathtub. Now I may plant something on the ends of this bathtub to kind of cover the tub itself in the spring. I haven't decided that, but at least they are in there now. And there's where all the flowers were, y'all. They are died back, except for those marigolds are hanging on. And our scarecrow with some pumpkins at the bottom, and I'm going to check those probably tomorrow when it's a little bit warmer, and collect seeds out of them and feed those to the chickens. We're going to walk down the driveway. That's where we planted the turmeric, and this is where we planted our ferns. So the ferns are here, and the mums. So those are all planted right in here at the end of our driveway. Y'all, I look a hot mess. I've been out here in the garden area where I have my asparagus beds, and I have filled the tubs around that with more onions, seed, and I'm hoping I get a good harvest of onions this year, so I won't be buying them. And I've got my asparagus beds cleaned out. I'll show you that at the end of the video. But I did receive an envelope from homesteadtessie. She's giving away some of her cottage garden flower seeds, again, with a small donation, and I will link the video below here with the instructions so that y'all know how to go about ordering these seeds, and I received 2 packages, and she decorated it so cute. And I can't wait to have my homestead Tessie cottage flower garden next year. So thank you very much, Tessie, for doing that. And I hope that you are having a blessed fall. We have winterized most of the stuff that we have planned on planting. We've already had 2 freezes come through. Today it's 68 degrees. I said I'm going to get out here. I'm going to get more seed in the ground or in my raised beds, and maybe we'll have a really good crop this coming spring and summer. So where I have my onion sets are all covered in straw, and these old grates that come out of ovens come in really handy. So if you see an oven on the side of the road, grab those grates. They work great in your garden to cover your beds. We have chickens, so we want to cover everything. Those are my asparagus beds. The first one here is established. The second one there is in the first year of growth, and I have to wait 2 more years before I can harvest. So we do have a little sink out here we use for our weird container growing also that Gail's Southern Living hosts every year. And so the rest of my tubs are filled with onion sets. So I'm just going to walk around here, and y'all can see I've got some growth down there. I've got a broken pot over here I need to take care of. And we have used these before to cover our plants with. They work well also. And my little red wagon flower bed. The flaxseed didn't come in, but that moss did. And I'm hoping it comes back in the spring. So we're hoping for that. And if I sound a little froggy today, I have a double ear infection and a sore throat. So this is the last of the beds. And that's all of the stuff that I pulled out of these 2 tubs. They really needed some work, and they probably need a little more work. But we have bedded down our fall and winter garden. I don't know if we'll get the Victory Garden area plowed or not. That's my hope before it turns cold for the winter. I really want to plant some greens and some radishes and stuff to break up the ground for next year, and maybe get a harvest of turnips and greens and radishes for the springtime. Here's some content I think you might like. Thank you for visiting our homestead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hype, and share to help our small channel grow. See you next time for more simple living, frugal tips, and farmyard fun.